All right, everybody, great to see you. My name is Howie, and let me just make sure the camera is working correctly. Type yes if you can hear me okay. Also, give it a second or two for the YouTube live feed to kick in. Usually kicks in a little late. So I think it's on now. Okay. Hey, Howie Simien here. Today we're going to talk about a question that Rob had for me after the last live call. It was a good one. He asked what exercise can he do to keep tennis elbow from coming back. And the main thing we're going to focus on for his question, to answer his question, is eccentric exercises. But before we get started, if you're really serious about getting tennis elbow relief, go to TennisElbow.com. There should be a link above my head as well. So when it comes to keeping tennis elbow from coming back, a few of you may know that eccentric exercises are helpful in strengthening your extensors and tendon. And I get it, there's a lot of stuff you hear in Facebook groups and online forums that confuse you. You don't know what to try, what not to try. It's just a long tennis elbow journey for a lot of folks, and they've been through a lot. So just stick with me here, and I'll try to give you the best information that I can. I'll share an interesting story about this in just a minute, but before I forget, and then I'll do a demonstration as well. But you can go to Tennis Elbow System, where we guide TennisElbow.com, where we guide people through live support by me and Dr. Jen Diamond Hardesty. She's a licensed physical therapist. Also, if you don't like what we have or what we offer, we'll refund all your money. Someone can type TennisElbow.com in the comments. That'd be great. So back to the story. So I was remembering my tennis elbow journey when I had both tennis and golfer's elbow. I was thinking about it the other day, and Rob kind of reminded me of it. So I was so ignorant about tennis elbow. I had no idea that I even had that. I had to look it up. I didn't know what to do with the pain. I just was so desperate. So I wrapped my whole entire elbow with this huge towel, and it kind of just immobilized it because I couldn't move any way without just excruciating pain. I couldn't sleep for sure. So I just sat on the couch depressed. I'm a tennis player, and that's what got me hurt. But I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't type. I couldn't pick up anything. It's definitely not a coffee mug. Forget it. I learned to be very good with my left hand. Let me say that. So I posted a picture of my arm wrapped in this towel bandage on Facebook, which was now in retrospect is pretty silly. But my friend, who's a fellow tennis player and therapist, he commented or messaged me. He was like, you need to start on a specific program right away. One of the exercises I was introduced to, among many, was performed by a rubber twist bar. The kind that he had me try out, it was basically, there was 4 separate bars you had to get, like rubber twist bars. So I came up with this patented product I'll show you in a little bit that allows you to increase resistance, but you don't need to buy 3 or 4 of them. So along with the upstream release method I came up with, my tennis elbow was basically gone in 2 weeks. So I carry the rubber twist bar, the Simien flexible rubber twist bar in the gym. I have in my tennis bag if that's where I'm going, just in case I have a momentary flare up. Sometimes when I'm demonstrating certain exercises, it can actually cause a flare up. But this is the one exercise I use that always works for me. That's important. Someone else, it might be another stretch. And that's something you probably need some help with or live support for. So the best flare-up preventer for me to not re-aggravate my tennis elbow, and this is to Rob, is to use what's called the Simien rubber twist bar. Let me see if you can take a look. Okay. Yeah, it's a Simien rubber twist bar. So it's also called arm bar. So this is the highest resistance, the same color as the tube here. So this is a 15-pound resistance, or you can do the medium resistance, which is 1 less. And oops, I have to line this up with this. Yeah, and this is for the medium resistance, so the green. So the twisting is not as much. Like you actually get an easier twist. And then the lightest one was the yellow. So you enter the yellow tube in there to get the lightest resistance. So I'm gonna demonstrate with the heaviest one because basically wouldn't recommend starting with this, but I've been doing it long enough where I've got pretty strong forearm extensors. So it also comes with instructions on how to do it. And it comes with a PDF with the color version of this and links to YouTube videos where you have Dr. Jen or Dr. Ford. They're both licensed physical therapists doing the exercise demonstrate. But while I'm here, let me demonstrate it for you. So basically, again, you'll see like with the wrist extension, it's important to have the arm straight out, right? Straight out like this. And you hold it like this. This is the tennis elbow twist for the Simien. And you basically, you come around and you try to grab as much of it as you can so you can twist forward with this. See this one? It's twisting forward. You keep that bottom one stable, right? You see the arm bar is twisted. And then you come over this way and you allow your right hand, which is affected hand in my case, to come forward. So the rubber bar is actually doing the twisting forward, and it's an eccentric exercise because it pulls your extensors forward. So it's not a stretch only, it's a strengthening motion. So it actually builds up the muscles here and actually allows some pressure to come off on your tendon. So it's extremely powerful. Now, since I'm a veteran at this, I own the product and I have many of them around the house just in case. So I just keep doing this about 15 times. For a beginner, for our program, if you did this probably more than 5 times, I probably wouldn't recommend it the first time. It's really, really strong stretch. So it's one of the exercises we have where we tell you, this is the one to be careful with because we prefer people start with a stretch rather than the strengthening. So hope that was helpful to you. So by the way, before I forget, if you're looking for pain relief from Tennis Elbow, go to TennisElbow.com. So one thing to always notice when you're doing these exercises is to seek help with someone who can give you proper live support. So you don't overdo any of them. There's also release methods that are also important for this. Everybody responds to tennis elbow differently or golfer's elbow. We treat both. So yeah, and it's important to get something that gives you lifetime access in case you have a flare up. If you have a lifetime access to a program, one-time cost, you can just go in and quickly check what I need to do. So Rob, I hope that answers your question. For anybody else who they have a question that they want me to address, let me know. So yeah, let's see. Thank you all for watching today. Let me see, I think there was a comment. Oh, hi, Sandra. Oh, thanks for letting me know you could hear me. Appreciate it. Cool. Glad to have you here. All right. So yeah, let me know if you have any other questions or comments, anything I didn't cover. Yeah, that's probably going to be, while I showed this for Rob to demonstrate that it's for preventing tennis elbow after you've already gotten it, this is actually part of the exercise to eliminate tennis elbow, just very carefully. So that's always a warning that we have. And yeah, if you want to learn more, you want a deeper dive, do what we call the upstream release method. You can go to TennisElbow.com and hope provided some value to everybody. All right. Take care. I don't see any more questions. Okay. See. And of course, let me know in the comments below any pressing questions, things you want me to cover. I love doing that. So hope just want to be helpful and friendly. All right. Take care.